Be in the know with unlimited access to IBJ and Inside Indiana Business. Our in-depth coverage of all things business means you'll always be completely in the know. Subscribe for just $1 a week. Get started now at ibj.com/trial offer.
This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Tuesday, December 30th, 2025. I'm Alex Brown. Mountain bikers of all ages and skill levels now have a new amenity to enjoy in Brown County. The Brown County Pump Track opened earlier this month at Deer Run Park in Nashville. Kate Nolan and her partner Danielle Walter Nolan spearheaded the project and raised funds through their nonprofit Live Adventurously.
It's great for families. It's such a community building tool to have, and it's a great introduction to get more folks on bikes. Having it at a park that's free for public use, and it's just going to be so good for the community, and it'll also draw tourism.
The new park features a cement pump track, progressive jump lines, drop zone, and skinnies so riders of all ages can build skills and community. A 160-acre farm field in a lightly inhabited area of South Lake County may someday be the site of a $5 billion data center development. New York-based Sentinel Data Centers told the Lake County Plan Commission this month that the project would employ about 250 people once completed. The company still needs to apply for a zoning change, though a timeline for that to happen was not known. Indiana is being awarded nearly $207 million for the first year of a 5-year federal rural health transformation program. Governor Mike Braun's office says the funding will support the launch of the GROW Cultivating Rural Health program in Indiana, which seeks to enhance healthcare access and data, quality, and outcomes. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick, coming to you this week from Northwest Indiana, Jeffersonville, Muncie, South Bend, in downtown Evansville, Terre Haute, Fort Wayne, Richmond, from one of the state's key entrepreneurial and innovation hubs, 16 Tech. Inside Indiana Business, Indiana's business news leader.
A 2024 state law that stripped all Indiana municipalities of their authority to sue the gun industry is constitutional, according to an Indiana Court of Appeals ruling Monday. IIB's Aubriana Herron has more.
The ruling overturns a Lake Superior Court judge's decision to not dismiss a 26-year-old lawsuit brought by the city of Gary against gun manufacturers and sellers. The city filed the suit in 1999 to hold gun manufacturers and sellers liable for firearms later used in crimes. Since then, the case has survived 3 separate appeals, with appellate courts repeatedly allowing Gary to proceed under a public nuisance theory. The new dispute centered on the state's reservation statute established with the 2024 passage of House Enrolled Act 1235 that bars cities and counties from suing firearm manufacturers, sellers, dealers, or trade associations. Under that statute, only the state may bring such actions. Lawmakers also made the restriction retroactive, applying it to any lawsuit filed before, after, or on August 27, 1999. In its ruling Monday, the appellate court found the city had failed to establish that the statute is an unconstitutional special law. The appellate court remanded the case to the Lake Superior Court with instructions to dismiss the lawsuit. In a statement on social media, Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita said the appellate court's decision upholds the General Assembly's legislation that states only the state of Indiana, not individual cities, may pursue such actions against the firearms industry. The city of Gary did not immediately respond to the Indiana lawyer's request for comment. Aubriana Herron, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
The Wabash River Regional Development Authority has unveiled a plan to strengthen arts organizations in West Central Indiana, saying economic vitality hinges on culturally vibrant communities. The 78-page Wabash River Regional Arts and Culture Plan identifies arts and culture innovators in the region, outlines a vision of collaboration, and highlights goals of beautification, community pride, health and wellness, and local investment. The plan comes as regions throughout the state are competing for $65 million in funding through the Regional Economic Acceleration and Development Initiative, or READY. You can view the plan at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Get caught up on the latest episodes of the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.
From breaking news to in-depth articles, discover the advantage of the unlimited access to all news from IBJ and Inside Indiana Business with our limited time trial. Get started now at ibj.com/trial offer.
Your commute just got smarter. Turn drive time into growth time. The IBJ Media Podcast Network gives you front row access to leaders shaping Indiana's economy, culture, and future. No filler, just smart, relevant, local storytelling you won't get anywhere else. Find all of our shows by searching IBJ Media in your podcast app or visit ibjpodcasts.com.